Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Anfield Dream podcast. Just disclosure up front, I'm really not feeling well at all, but just determined to keep this thing going. So, anyway, I just watched, I don't know even what that was. Outclassed, outplayed, outcoached, out everything. Just beaten in every single possible facet of the game. Shocking, just absolutely shocking amateurish errors. Just just they weren't playing football, tactics, positioning. I don't even know where to start. Right out the gate, Keller makes a save with his face, and then of course he has a goalkeeping error. Just the net, the defense in the back, the communication, just positioning was so poor for the second goal. Third goal again, error from Sabazlai, and the energy. I mean, all of it. The whole game felt dead from the start. The protest with no flags and on the cops of the increase in ticket pricing. Everything goes up, inflation, etc. Teams have to recover. I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult for everybody. But if you look across the board in all the top leagues, I mean, several clubs, even in the Premier League itself, they raised their tickets, a lot more than just 2%. But I get it. It's difficult. Everybody's suffering. It's difficult. It was just dead. It was just shocking. It was just I didn't even know what I was looking at. Going from back to front. Ibu, had a few bright spots there. The performance from Simicast was absolutely shocking. Yeah, I think I think Simi's gone. Especially, I don't know what the new coach is going to do, but I think Simi's gone. He's just he's when given his opportunities, he's been hot and cold. There's no consistency. And it's been a while since he's played. I don't want to be too harsh on him. No rhythm, but still, Europa came on the second half, and a little bit of improvement there. Van Dijk, is the most frustrated seeing him, gesticulating and just talking. I was just trying to get the troops rallied, and he was just frustrated. So out of the back, from the starting lineup, I mean, Ibu and Van Dijk are the only ones I can give any kind of positivity towards. Down the middle, it was just Endo had his moments as well. He had his tackles and blocks as well, but he was just, even Maka. Maka did what he could, but he can't be a one-man show in every single game. Oh my goodness, it's just, I don't even know where to start, guys. Of course, the wholesale changes halftime. I felt bad for Elliott. He was the one bright spot. He came the closest to actually scoring. Up front, I mean, it's just as usual. Darwin just didn't get enough. He just needs a gazillion chances to score a goal. The last few games, he has just been so off at point blank, just sitters a couple again. I mean, it just, left and right. Like I said, I felt bad for Elliott, but it's just then going all out offensive. Mo, again, very slow on the feet. I mean, just lazy, soft. Not the crispness wasn't there in the passing. It just wasn't. Cody actually was fighting, but I saw that. And Lucha came on. Of course, he brought that to Zaire as he always does. And my one bright spot was Diogo. I mean, almost an immediate instant impact on the first touch. I mean, but even he obviously is so rusty. Most of those couple of headers, especially he got, he would put those away. But you can't fault him. And the guys come back from a knee injury. This is just his first game back. Obviously, they went and they were just going tactically. It's just first with a 4-3-3, then they switched to a 4-4-2, and then they try to go counter the go to a double. In the middle and load the front. As far as Atalanta goes, when they were just obviously, doing a mid block. It was just heavy on the middle, and then yeah, Gasparini, he got his. They played to their strengths. Liverpool should have played to their strengths, but nobody was on it. Not a single one of them was on it. I mean, all of them. I don't know what's going on there. It's almost like it's like the adrenaline's running out. Players are coming back, major players, major impact players, but they need time to like I said, in the previous uh, podcast, that these guys are. I told you that these guys are all coming back this week, and they all did come back, all of them. But they need time to get into game shape, game fitness. They just need time. You just can't. It's not like that. They need 2 or 3 games at least. 15 minutes, and then 30 minutes, and then 45 minutes, and 60 minutes, and hopefully, But the problem is we're out of games. We don't have that luxury. But it's the human body we're talking about. It's physiology we're talking about. You cannot expect a body to just go from 0 to, 80, 70, 80, 90 in it just doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. So I mean, it's just, I'm just frankly stunned. It's, like I said, I've had, just on a personal side, I was almost back in ICU this week. My numbers have been very, very, very poor as far as, health wise, and really struggling. But, I've had health challenges for a while, and, a lot of the times when it just lifts my spirit when I see my boys do well. And, but still, whatever it is, I back them 100%. I back the boys. I back all of it. I back the club. I've been seeing, it's just a little bit irritated with Klopp, to be frank. The comment he made, after the Man United thing, that the comment he made, I thought it was unnecessary. That a certain other gooner team, in London would have beaten those Mancs, yada yada. I get his frustration, but it's just almost like when I read his body language, I read his face. He's a guy who's given his everything for this club, and we're super grateful for that. But just reading his body language, he's definitely, is just hanging on to the last whistle where he can take this break and recover every way, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, all of it. I mean, he is just completely drained. If you look at his body language, his facial expressions, he looks a haggard man. He's given it all. He's given it all. It's not easy being, a manager of a major dominant team. It's just not. It's like leadership at any level. At some point in time, you need a break, and and do something completely disassociated with what your primary job is, and that's what he needs. He needs a long break. In the meantime, it's just who's the next manager going to be? There are a lot of chatter in the social space, chatter wherever. It's just. It's Liverpool's doing their due diligence, and they will find somebody, but it's not going to be easy. We need to get behind whoever it is that Liverpool come up with. There's not exactly a plethora of, there's nobody's going to replace Klopp. And whoever comes in is going to be a completely different style. And I mean, it's just some of these boys, they need to step up and show, so they're literally playing for their spots. I mean, I like Simi a lot, but I was very disappointed. Oh my goodness, he had an atrocious game. But it was a shocker. It's 3-0. So they go back to Italy next week, down 0-3. But we know this Liverpool club. We know on multiple occasions. It's ironic. The last time they lost at Anfield was a European night against Real. All those months and months ago. And now another European night, and they lose to an Italian side. So they lose to a Spanish side, and they lose to the Italian side. These are the only 2 losses they've recorded at Anfield. So they got to start a new streak now. So back to zero is back to 0, and these things happen. But guys, we just keep our heads up. We have to dust this out. They will have some serious meetings. They will have some a lot of stuff going on. The weekend it's what Friday. They have no time. It's recovery tomorrow, and they go again on Sunday. And that's just how this league is. It's relentless, and I'm just hoping, I'm hoping the recovery, this sports science, and all this stuff. These guys, they literally, get these tired bodies. They've been running on adrenaline for a while. Just get them relaxed. Just get them back to where they need to be, because we have to push hard. It's not over. It's not over. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight next week back in Italy, and it's going to be a fight this weekend. And we need the points. We need to score. We need to win. We need this win this weekend. We need this win. And they have to bring their strongest side, and lay it all out there. It's time. for this badge, lay it all out there. We need the heart. We need heart. We need a lot of heart. They're gonna dig deep and they're gonna move forward. But right now, guys, I'm just trying to concentrate on my health, and I really, really hope these guys just bounce back. It's obviously the earlier game on Sunday, so it's literally they got what, one day to recover and go again. And my goodness, it's shocking, guys. It really is shocking. It really is shocking. What am I saying? Oh, today's Thursday. I don't know. I'm so out of it. Yeah, no, they recovered and they'll have one session on Saturday. Anyway, you guys have a good night wherever you might be in the world, and let's go again. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it positive. Let's support them. But this was an absolute shocker. Talk soon. You'll never walk alone. Here we go. Go Reds. Go boys.